My number 9 is a gentleman who has kind of taken a interesting turn as of late, and I have loved his old movies, and I also love his recent movies, but there's also a lot of odd, I guess, studio or unrelated seeming movies in between, and he's doing a couple more of those, and I think we'll talk about it more in a future episode. My number 9 is Guy Ritchie.
Okay.
Yeah. And I didn't even have any idea until this week that he did the Aladdin with Will Smith. Hey, I thought of an actor.
Hey!
I didn't even have any idea that he did that movie. I never saw it, and I don't have any desire to see it, but I think I will when we do a Guy Ritchie episode.
Okay.
I think of Guy Ritchie as like Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, rock and Roll, Snatch, all those kind of movies. And then I forget that he did Sherlock Holmes, but then when I remember what Sherlock Holmes is like, A Game of Shadows also, I'm like, of course Guy Ritchie did that movie. It feels so much like a Guy Ritchie movie, and it's great because of it, because he did such a good job with it. And I love Man from U.N.C.L.E., and I did just watch The Gentleman for the first time. I've been sleeping on it for a long time, and everybody's like, The Gentleman's great. And I'm like, I should really watch that. And so I watched it, and it's phenomenal.
It's great.
I really, really loved it. It just felt like such a good classic Guy Ritchie, but also polished at a new level. Like, he's obviously formed his style so completely that there's no rough edges anymore, and it's really, really, really good. And then you've talked about Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare as your favorite from last year, but the year before that, The Covenant was really good, and I think a lot of people didn't see it, with Jake Gyllenhaal, and I don't know the other gentleman's name because he's not like a white known actor, but it's really good and kind of different from what he normally does, but really, really good. And he has a lot of interesting things in the pipeline as well, just things that, I don't know, doesn't sound like what he would do. What was the one that I heard today? He's supposed to be doing the sequel to Roadhouse, the other Jake Gyllenhaal movie. Yeah, he's taken over the sequel to Roadhouse. Apparently they're making one, and apparently Guy Ritchie will do it.
Okay.
And so it's interesting.
That sounds like if you make this movie, we'll let you make this other movie kind of deal, which happens a lot in directors and actors' careers is... Mm-hmm. Not everything you see them working on is something they actually want to be working on.
Yeah, it's very true. And I mean, I love his reuse of like actors, and Jason Statham in particular. He's always fun to see. And then his use of slow motion. I love slow motion. Slow motion is always cool. And just his eye for, I guess, editing as well, just the pace and the style. Everything is kind of just dripping in style. And I like when directors do that, when it's not just safe for cookie cutter or vanilla or whatever. So if you haven't noticed from my first 2 directors, they're very style heavy, very consistently different, I guess, which I like.